Hello, good afternoon to you. Again, Dr. Nika, in your session, you see some players here already moving some currency. Australia, pound, euro, country, just like that yesterday. So let's go ahead and analyze the markets. Entries to institutional levels as usual. You're not going to have your entries. Sorry about the audio. You're not going to have your entries anyhow. You're not chasing price. We are using institutional levels for entries. So tell me the currency pair you are interested in to collect analysis. That's why I am here. Feel free on YouTube, you type and you ask for the analysis, then to get a trading view to collect analysis together. That is if you really feel like you want us to trade together. Okay, the USD CHF. The USD CHF is buying. It's been buying since morning. Katugende ku USD CHF, and I have a trade running ku USD CHF. So USD CHF. Your trade yakolese yabaddewo ku macha ku institutional level, the 80 level, right there. But again, let's go ahead and look at what we have. So wogenda ku pairs, the currencies, we see that the Swiss is dropping and the dollar is buying. Institutional level 180, okay, to 80 level. That was supposed to be your entry right here. Just ngabolaba wenatere the trading there. So the USD CHF, we're tugenda ku measures. You see the dollar. This is the CHF. Okay, the CHF has been selling. Okay, consolidation. We're dropping. It's been dropping. More form of consolidation. Wogenda ku dollar. It is the same thing that is happening. The dollar is buying right here. Okay, 101C. The dollar is buying. Since morning, it's been buying. So entries to institutional levels, Zoka, you would have used the 80 level to enter the market. But don't chase price. We still have so many pairs here. To China, the euro is falling, the pound is falling, the dollar is buying, and the Canadian dollar is also buying. Go to the quotes, we see the Swiss is falling, the Japanese yen is trying to buy here. The Aussie etandise uptrend, it is buying, and the Japanese yen is also buying, and so is the New Zealand dollar. You just drop your one sao, then we analyze the market together, because I won't make a choice for you. Guamanyi pay a joyagalo trading, and that is the one that we are going to analyze. Chase price. You wait for a retracement down, okay? Linda retracement, price a comeo, institutional level, then you look for potential entries in the market. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, as usual, Chentiranyo Obagamba Chirinti, do not chase price, because every time you chase price, you're not going to have smart trading entries. You're not going to have a smart entry. Tetuina yo bagala analysis anyway. So this is what you're going to do. If I am to analyze the market, the USD CHF, sorry, Rwensonga nti Swiss franc ne gundi, at the moment I see they are both trying to sell. Zombi zigezako to sell. That's why we see the CAD CHF consolidating like that. CAD CHF eri muka consolidation katono nnyo naye kyemanyi kiri nti it will buy these currencies. Let's see if we have the news. Investing.com. Yes, so and the euro is selling. Okay, euro elimo downtrend. The euro is selling right here. So what does this mean? This means that you sell the euro as a base and buy the euro as a quarter. We are negative retailers here. Then the German 10-year bond auction. Okay. Then twin mortgage here. Then the dollar. We don't have volatility expected. We only have news to pound in the next 30 minutes at exactly 8:30 the New York Times. So in 15 minutes we have that news to pound. Okay, twin a speech to pound. So let's go ahead and analyze the market, the pound, 15 minutes ahead of time. So pound area, this is the GBP, and we see it is already selling here. How did it sell and why did it sell? Well, it ran above this high here. This high is 10, okay? Zero high is 0, The pound ran above all these highs here at 3 a.m. the New York time. Then netandika dropping till now these highs. Jukira nakugambye, always look for a consolidating market. Above that market you will sell, and below the market you will buy. Okay, so that consolidation pound, yeah, let's saying price dropping. What else do we have? USD JPY. Let's go ahead and look at the USD JPY. So 101C twina USD, the USD is buying, and the Japanese yen chemanyi, the Japanese yen must maybe it's also buying, if I'm not mistaken. Let's maximize F11, then we also maximize this one. Entries. So this is the Japanese. The Japanese yen is buying, and the dollar is also buying. So we'll get into chart. Let's go to trading view to nonya USD JPY. Tujafuna ekintu kimu, that is a consolidation. Why? Because all pairs are buying. Okay, all those pairs are buying, all those currencies are buying. So tuchalimu consolidation. Even yesterday to our demo. Okay, we've been consolidating, but market again ekirida 1C. So boboyagala trading USD JPY, you will want to use institutional levels. Now we have a smart trading entry here. Okay, we have a smart trading entry here. So what you would want to see is the Japanese yen fall, then the dollar buy. Okay, amaso gateka ku USD JPY 350 level above. As soon as price trades below, kasite komawo nga Japanese yen eri kuselinga, you enter the market right there. So katulabe, let's see. Let me come back for that other analysis. Just 1 minute is enough. Okay, so let's proceed with what we have here. Katulabe ani mulala. So USD JPY ende ku this So GBP is lwaki katugende ku GBP JPY. GBP JPY. So ketunonye good. So it's not doing your own things. Okay, don't chase price and you wait for price to come back to the institutional level, then you enter the market. So here said that dropping. Why is it dropping like this? It is because the pound is selling and maximize the pound currency index. So here, when a consolidation, right here, we see the pound was consolidating, then it ran above the consolidation, which I would call the Asian dealing range high. To me, this is an Asian dealing range high. Just say, kirira wansi took this low, then uneyambuka omulundi gumu and run above this high. Okay, but wotunulira emabega, we've been selling. Okay, then we consolidated. Then this means we are selling above. Okay, we are not buying below. Okay, you can buy below, but again, overweighted kamabuzibu. Okay, overweighted kamabuzibu. So I would highly recommend you selling above once you see price falling like this. Nadalanga tuina maulide. Okay, nadalanga tuina maulide. So what you do, you look for a buying pair, a buying currency. Which one is it? Well, laba Japanese yen or mwami nga bwatugambye to nonye Japanese yen. If you look at the Japanese yen right here, the Japanese yen has also been buying since morning. Okay, ebademo uptrend, ne yesterday ebademo uptrend. So erimo trend continuation. Gundi zona zirimo trend continuation. So this is the Japanese yen here. Zino zibadde sawa mwenda kitundu eza New York. When you come back here, this was also mwenda kitundu eza New York. Okay, Japanese yen yatandise okudropinga, sorry, okwambuka sawa mwenda kitundu eza New York, and the pound started dropping sawa mwenda kitundu eza New York. So what do you do there? You just come here and look for institutional levels before you enter the market. Anytime past midnight, that's when you're entering the market. So that is midnight. So you're looking for institutional levels. Ononya institutional level. So which level is this? This is a 50 level. Okay, and we all know how nice the 50 level is to the market. So let me go ahead and look for a 500. 50, that is the 50 level. Awali line yange ya red. So we abada gendo tunda ku GBP JPY. This was a perfect entry for you. Ngate webuziza ku muntu yenna. Okay, this is GBP JPY. You enter here, just like I told you, you look for entries past midnight. Okay, past midnight. So here, Japanese yen yamaze dochikuba. Katulabe eno wansi. Well, if it trades to another institutional level and network retracement, just look for institutional levels. But mass so gatekaku such consolidations here. Once you see a currency consolidating, jiteke kama so gwe manyanti waliwo akawogo. Okay, wabirawo sente zo nyingi. So it was supposed to buy up there. We buy there, we sell there, and sawa mwenda kitundu is New York. You see what the Japanese yen did. You're dropping there, then netandiko kuambuka, and it is still buying. So what you can do, don't chase price. Look for an institutional level, ku trading view or one broker. You enter the market. So we have a 0 level here. We also have a 20 level around here. So if price comes back, that is if the Japanese yen consolidates over the pound, but pound tujiraba ekyagenda wansi because of the news amawulire agabaddewo. So let's look at another pair, the GBP JPY zenyini nyini zetubaddeko. USD JPY. Let's look at the USD JPY. Those are USD JPY tumaze dojikolako analysis. It is consolidating. The GBP USD, well, the GBP USD, we know that the pound is selling and the dollar is buying. Entries to institutional levels. GBP USD, I have it right here. Entries to institutional levels. What are entry? Atamanyi smart trading entry, that is the level below the 80 and the next level below 50. Open. This was the London Open. Then tulabe what exactly is going on there. So here, if you are to enter the market, you look for, before you go against the market, okay? Or in the retracement, NZD USD. NZD USD, what does the New Zealand dollar? The NZ is buying. Okay, if the NZD is buying, you want to do the opposite. So this is the NZD, the New Zealand dollar is buying, and the United States dollar is also buying. So I wouldn't advise you to take this trade. Kubanga currencies on zilimu uptrend. Okay, you're going to look for a weak currency against the strong, and you again look for the strong currency against the weak currency, then you trade. Okay, don't trade these two things. Izambuka wano wagulu. The euro card. Okay, the euro card. What do we have for euro? Let's look at the euro. So we took the euro. The euro is selling and the Canadian dollar is buying. Yes, you're going to look for opportunities to sell. This is how you make money. Euro card. If you look at the euro card, okay, or what GBP USD, they are retracing, they are repricing to zero level. So you'll have to be patient. You have to be patient. Okay, you have to be patient. Let's look at Ono or euro card. Euro card. So the euro card, you do this. Wow, it's been selling and selling and selling. And just like we talked about our smart trading entries, to get the smart trading entries, this was the 80 level. I don't know which day this one was, but this is very nice. This is really nice here. What happened? Consolidation. Euro yatandise okuselinga as the pound. Sorry, as the Canadian dollar is buying. So this becomes a smart trading entry to 70 level. Why are you selling here? Why are you trusting 70 level? It is because I am taking this same trade to live account. I'm taking this same trade and I'm still in this trade here. That's why. So here, what you do is one, you look at the news events coming ahead. We all know that the euro yabadde emo downtrend, then tubadde n'amawulire agabadde negative, and the euro will have to fall. Okay, euro yabadde ino kuselinga. So what do? Here is your entry to smart trading entry 70 level. Okay, this is your entry to 70 level past midnight. Okay, you're only entering the market past midnight. So what happened here? What happened is that price came neyambuka above this high and this one. Okay, then it dropped. Okay, this is what I want you to do. Once price sells, shows you that it is dropping, it's okay. Don't chase price. Wait for it to come to smart trading entry over institutional level. You execute your trade from here. Would you sell here for green candle? Yes, you sell here. Kweno candle ya green. It will keep consolidating around there. Okay, you sell there, it drops, comes, goes against you for something like 10 pipettes or 5 pipettes, then it drops. Okay, then neberezamu. So zino ziba pips imeka. Zino zili pips inga 15 again, I think. Okay, something like 150 pips. Oh, 100, just 100. It's okay, 115. So that is how you earn yourself some liquidity using smart money concepts. Let's look at the very last one. Okay, Euro JPY. Euro JPY, it is also selling. Kubanga the JPY is buying and the euro is selling. Okay. Why you AUDSF, ADCHF, I am coming to you. let's look at the Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, Euro JPY, Euro JPY. Let's okay. So Euro JPY, again, entries ku institutional levels zokka. Entries ku institutional levels zokka. So what do we have here? We have past midnight. We have midnight there. Price sells. You know, this is a good sign. Then price comes back. To which level? Smart trading entry below the 50 level. Okay, you're marking the institutional level. You're marking the institutional level and the smart trading entry mulundi gumu, such that price wegana okujja ku institutional level. You're going to use the smart trading entry to execute your trades, and which did the magic here. Okay, so here sawa meka 15 minutes past sawa mwenda is New York. Okay, we are dropping ku pound, and that is exactly what happened right here. What are you doing here? You are selling. Okay, you are selling. Why? Price dropped below an institutional level. Nedamo neyambuka wagulu ku smart trading entry. Then you're executing your trade from there. Zinesawa price emazo kuleka. Okay, price already atambudida. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for an institutional level. You keep watching. Okay, you keep your eyes ku pound ne JPY. Okay, you keep your eyes ku pound ne JPY. Nkwegairide, don't chase price. Once you chase price, you won't like the outcome. Okay, you won't like the outcome once you chase price. Okay, sure. Then Tabs Academy, I mean the New York time. Okay, the New York time. Bwobolaba wano wansi wano twinawo UTC -4. If you don't have this on TradingView, come here, right click, come to settings, then you will look for something like you come to trading, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, events, not events, status. It is somewhere appearance. No, okay, this is what you're going to do. We get up against the trading view. The New York time ziba midnight New York time ziba sawa 2 ezokumacha eze Uganda. Okay, New York time sawa 2. Midnight in New York ziba sawa 2 ezokumacha in Uganda. A 8:30 o'clock in the morning oba sawa 2 kitundu eza New York ziba sawa 9 kitundu eze Uganda. You understand? So kati wano we tuli 37 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. Naye wano tuli 37 minutes past 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Ugandan time. Okay, so eza New York sawa mukaaga ziba sawa 2 eze Uganda, sawa 2 eza New York ziba sawa 9 eze Uganda. Very simple. Tabs ne John. So your entry was supposed to be there. What you're going to do, we have a 50 level here and a smart trading entry. Wait for price to go. Okay, so koleke price again. If it comes back there, you're looking for an entry. Okay, I will gain the entry out. AUD CHF, that is AUD CHF. Let's look for AUD CHF. Nenga tsoke tulabona AUD USD. AUD USD. So the Australian dollar is buying, nenga consolidation. Then the United States dollar is buying. Ebya dollar. So AUD USD right here. tuli mu consolidation. Lwaki tuli mu consolidation? It is because tuli mu consolidation because the two currencies are buying. This is not supply and demand. This is not simanyi support and resistance. No. Okay, it is not support and resistance. It is a consolidation. Both pairs are trying to reprice and run above old highs. So ayagala okuyingira akatale ku CHF card CHF. Abagalo trading a card CHF. Let's go and analyze the market. CHF pairs, card CHF. Let's first look at card CHF because there is something I'm seeing here which you might like. So here, card CHF, the Swiss franc is selling and the Swiss franc is selling and this other one is buying. So 102.50 level. We have a 50 right there. Wait for price to come to that level before you buy. Okay, wait for price to come to this level before you buy. It's okay, let it go. Let it go, don't chase it, let it go. Wait for price to come back here, then you buy. Okay, I'm already in the market. Nayingide kumacha kweno level yenyine wano. Okay, here. So wait for price to come back, then you go long. Just like this. Okay. So that is the card CHF for you. Let it go, it will come back, then you trade. Katudde wano ku gundi. So AUD CHF, AUD USD, tumaze okukolako AUD CHF. So over AUD CHF, if you can still go bullish AUD CHF. So ketulabe dollar, the Australian dollar, they are both quotes. The Australian dollar is buying and the Swiss franc is selling right here. So let's go and analyze this market for our brother Tumunonyeze entry. So where are we? Tuli ku 20 level. If price takes this high and comes back there, you're going to go long, okay? You'll buy if price trades above this high and comes back. In short, tuli ku 20 level down there, wait for price to go. As soon as it comes back, you enter the market. Don't chase price. Don't buy there. If you buy there, you won't be a professional trader. So at the 20 level, wait for it to go. It comes back, then you go again. Okay, that is the way to do this. You wait for it to take this high, it comes back, then boom, you enter. Let's see here. Okay, thanks. Should I still hold the USD CHF? Are you buying or selling? Because I don't know what you're doing. If you're buying USD CHF, please hold that trade if you're buying the USD CHF. If you're buying on a USD CHF, you can still hold the trade because we see the Swiss franc is selling seriously. And the United States dollar is buying a dollar, so you can still hold the trade. Teweda bitakosa stop loss. GBP USD, the GBP USD is selling. The GBP USD is in a downtrend. Why? Because the dollar is buying and the pound is selling. Can I still hold the USD CHF? Yes, you can still hold the USD CHF. You can still hold the USD CHF. Euro USD. Mags Euro USD to ajogedeko, but let's. Yes, if you're buying, yes, it's okay. Sigalango limo buy, but do not enter the market now. If you bought earlier, then sigala mo trade. Then let me see, who do we have here? Euro USD, Euro USD. The euro is dropping and the dollar is buying. The euro is dropping and the dollar is also buying. Okay, twina retracement katono, this is a reprice. And the other thing that you have to know is that the dollar, twin a likelihood of the dollar dropping. Reason being, it is repricing below this high. Tuli kukola chenali se breaker, okay? Tuli call a breaker. So once we run above this high and we also trade below that breaker, you're going to look for opportunities to do what? To go short. Okay, tuli call a breaker wanoku dollar 15 minutes chart. Dollar currency index. Tuli call a chi. So the euro is selling and the dollar is selling. At the moment, when you get it, tuli consolidation ku euro dollar. Let's go ahead and prove that. Euro USD. So our GBP JPY, wait for price to come here to 20 level. You look for opportunities to enter the market. Let's look for the Euro USD. Euro USD, Euro USD. So the Euro USD, we have the Euro USD also wait for, because we see now they are trying to reprice. Na hicho ino kujukira chiri nti wano dollar eri kukola breaker, okay? The dollar eri kukola breaker. Before running above this high, it is creating a breaker that it will use to, you know, to drop lower. Okay, so 101C, retail, we have a retail head and shoulder right there. So let's go on to tuberezemu maso. So ku dollar tubadde tukola breaker, over we are still repricing at tukola breaker. So above this high, once we run above these highs here, you're going to look for opportunities in the future to sell, to go against the dollar, to sell here. Okay, so let's see, pound selling, the euro is selling, the Canadian dollar is buying, obviously selling. Dollar, CHF dropping nyo. So aliku dollar Swiss olimo sente. So let's look at so is that what we have? We have news on USD. Yes, let's look at the economic calendar. The economic calendar, what does it say? Okay, this is a breaking news which I don't take seriously. Okay, so zinesa watogera twina speech ku pound. We have a speech ku pound. The dollar na ina speech in 12 minutes from now at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. We have a speech ku dollar. Now this is what you're going to do. These speeches 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after the speech, market etiranyo obeda affected. So let's see if we are going to be here till 9 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. We see what to do. If it goes, if it buys, you're going to look for a falling currency, like you're going to trade things like if it buys, you're going to sell Euro USD and the GBP USD. Then if it falls, if it still falls, you're going to still you're going to sell you're going to buy ku AUD USD, then you again buy ku NZD USD. But if it buys, you're going to sell ku Euro JPY, you're going to sell, to buy ku USD CHF, you're going to still buy ku USD card. Okay, that is what you're going to do. If the news 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after, but we are looking at 15 minutes before. So katubere wano, we wait for that time ku United States dollar. Why? We have a speech here. Tetuina likelihood of this speech affecting the market 15 minutes after. So in 10 minutes, we have that speech coming, and we are looking at 15 minutes after that speech, okay, for the markets to be affected. It's always 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after. So here we are. Jukira chenkugambye, if the speech affects the dollar and the dollar sells, you're going to sell to NZD USD. Okay, we see it trying to drop. We see it dropping. We see it trying to drop. So you're going to look for opportunities to also sell to USD CAD, to Euro USD. You're not going to do anything to really serious because the two currencies are selling. Then the other thing that you're going to do is you're going to look at you're going to also sell you're going to buy ku AUD USD, then also buy ku NZD USD, again buy ku you sell ku USD JPY. Where you have the dollar as the base, if it falls, you're going to sell. Where you have the dollar as the base still, if it buys, you're going to buy. Can I still hold Euro JPY because I sold earlier? Yes. What is the yes? Please, sigala mo trade yo. If you sold Euro JPY, because we see the Euro as the base is still selling, and the Japanese yen as the quote is trying to reprice, then ebedizemu wagulu. So, Flesher, you can still hold that trade. GBP AUD, the GBP AUD, let's look at the GBP AUD. So the GBP AUD, where is the Aussie dollar? So this is the United States dollar. So the pound here, GBP, then the AUD, which is the Australian dollar, right here is buying. So what you're going to do is, one, you're going to look for entries. You send token, you're going to look for entries to institutional level to do what? To go short. Okay, you're only going short on that pair, you're not buying. Why? Because the pound is selling, and okay, it is repricing here. As it is repricing, you send token. Let's look for a perfect entry for you. AUD GBP AUD. I hope that is pound Aussie, the pound Aussie. So here, mark this level. We have a 0 level there, then 50 level. Our price ready kuzanyira. We have a 50 level. We also have a 0 level there, and let's look for 80 level and the smart trading entry below the 80 level, which is the 70 level. So we have an 80. We also have a smart trading entry. So if price consolidates here, wait for price to come back here before you enter the market. Okay, wait for price to come back around here before you enter the market, and you keep watching. Okay, anything can happen. So this thing is repricing. This thing is repricing, and we see we have the 69.80 right here. So this 69.80 is the same as this one. Okay, the 1748 right here called GBP AUD. Okay, so let's wait. Let's watch the dollar, what the dollar is doing. That you can make up 3 minutes to the time, so we still have 17 minutes to 9 o'clock in the morning, the New York time. Okay, we still have some time before that time, so let's keep watching, let's keep waiting and see. The euro is selling, the pound is repricing. Let's see amawulire ku pound gabaddewo sameka tetulina kola nsobi. Gabaddewo, it was a speech at 8:30 and okay, 23 minutes ago. And let's look at the pound. The pound is trying to reprice now. Okay, now. So this is what you're going to do every time you have the news ku currency. Look for a look at it and see if it is consolidating somewhere in the past. Once it runs above or below, osooka n'olaba amawulire gali positive or negative. If the mawulire is negative, wait for that pair to run above the highs, then you sell. If it is positive, wait for it to run below the lows, then you buy. Okay, then you buy. That is very simple. It is very simple. So here the Canadian dollar, okay, Canadian dollar is buying. Let me go back to trading view, and I also monitor my trades from there. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the other currencies, because amaso olina ogateekanga ku buli currency. I only trade 8 currencies against the other. Mbeera ne 4 currencies as my base, then the other ones as the quotes. Or I have the major currencies, then I have the quotes. I have the USD, Euro, I have the pound and the Canadian dollar. Then eno side endala I have the CHF, I have the New Zealand dollar, I also have the Aussie dollar and the Japanese yen. Aussie dollar ye Australian dollar. So I never want to miss anything because I need to watch and know what is happening with the currency pair. So here I've noticed something called New Zealand dollar twina this inverted head and shoulder, a retail concept. We have this inverted head and shoulder as a retail concept. So sometimes retail concepts are going to work, but not always. Okay, so if you know what a head and an inverted head and shoulder does to the market, then you know what to say. Inverted head and shoulder, a retail concept. So what are you going to do here? Above this high, look for a price level. You're going to look for potential reversal zones. Okay, we have this, we first had this high before taking, we had this retracement before taking that high. So keep waiting, okay, keep watching price. This is the New Zealand dollar twina this head and shoulder, the inverted head and shoulder, a retail concept. So chokola chiri kimu, above these highs you're going to wait for price to trade above all these highs here. Ekuweka reversal akalungi. I see we have the 120.80 level right there. Let me mark it for you, 120.80. If I was to look for potential reversal zones, I'll wait for price to come here to trade with this New Zealand dollar. Okay, before I go against the New Zealand dollar, I'll wait for it to trade above to that high, the 2080 level. AUD CHF, is it time to enter? Let's do the ACHF, AUD CHF, AUD CHF. Let's look at it. Okay, all these things are repricing. AUD CHF, AUD CHF. So it is retracing to the 20 level. It is coming to the 20 level. Let's look at what the Aussie is doing and what the Swiss franc is doing first. So okay, this is the Aussie, the Australian dollar. The Australian dollar is buying, the Swiss franc is retracing. Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, wait for it to trade through. Okay, Kwamiewo, it has come back to the 20 level. Where is it heading? Where is it heading to? Okay, let's put our stop loss. Let's risk 50 pips. Sorry, not 50 pips, 5 pips here. Okay, let's risk 5 pips. Below this black candle, below the drop of 50 level. Here, make sure you risk more than what you can afford. Here, make sure you risk more than what you can afford to lose. Let's have that. Let's have that for paper trading. I'm doing this on demo. If you can't afford to lose, then you're going to go trade to the level before you enter. Why? Because this one is buying, the base is buying, and the quote is selling seriously. Okay, so let's wait and see what has the New Zealand dollar been doing. Well, the New Zealand dollar badde eyambuka waggulu. Okay, above this high maybe. So let's see. Let me also enter that one. Okay, my take profit. How much? I'm risking 7, so let me look for $14 at least. Okay. Tolachi. I know price is going to go, it comes back again, then goes. Okay, so if it does that, do not panic. Or if it trades now 50 level, you want single. So that is a bit fair. I wouldn't want to exceed 1 hour. I wouldn't want to exceed released 13 minutes ago. This is okay, released 38 minutes ago. Which other speech do we have? Okay, so this is this was the previous, so this is better than expected. So the results are positive, but situanti in a high volatility. Oh, sorry, this is the speech. 39 minutes ago. 10 hour, I think. Released 9 minutes ago. Then, okay. Twina manufacturing data ku dollar, ku United States dollar. We have the manufacturing data. Stop chasing those small things. We have the manufacturing data. Dollar. Sawa maker. Sawa in 49 minutes from now. Now, the forecast is greater. No, the previous is greater than the forecast. So what are we looking at? Let's see if we are going to buy good dollar, if you're going to be positive. Okay, the dollar is dropping. The dollar is dropping, and so is the Canadian dollar. And we see the pound buying. This is the speech. Okay, this is the speech here. Remember, as I USD, Euro USD, and GBP USD. If the dollar drops USD JPY or USD JPY, you look for opportunities to deposit. The Canadian dollar is also dropping, and the pound is also dropping. Look for the other miners. You trade them against that. So here, okay, we didn't have a chance to come back here. We didn't have a chance to come back here. USD JPY. As the dollar sells, what is the Japanese yen doing? Is the Japanese yen buying as well? So GBP USD, the pound is buying, and the dollar is falling, and so is the Canadian dollar. Do not be mistaken. Do not go against the market. Institutional levels for entries. And maybe it is just panic. Maybe it's just panic, so let's keep waiting. The other foreign currency to give you a retracement against the dollar. Wait for the foreign currencies to give you a retracement against the dollar. Okay, the USD CHF, CAD CHF. Wait for that retracement. To get that color analysis, let's make some analysis. Okay, cool. United States dollar, we have high volatility expected today. We in a high volatility expected, so chosobola okola stop chasing obuntu obutono. We will focus on the big fish here. Katukole analysis ku all currencies against the United States dollar. We see it drop ahead of time. We see it dropping ahead of time. Let's look at how you're going to have your entries here. Pound dollar, use institutional levels. Pound dollar, use institutional levels at the right time. The euro USD, the euro is already dropping, and so is the dollar and the Canadian dollar. You are going to use, you're going to use institutional levels for entries. Okay. So katugira tulinda tubereko tulinde mpaka sawa ezo zebatugambye at what time the manufacturing. So this might affect the market an hour before, because tulaba what time is it? Is it already 9 o'clock in the morning, the New York time? Yes, it's already 9 o'clock. So you're going to give that one manufacturing to 1 hour. Ujajiwa isawe mo 1 hour ahead. So 1 hour after. That's when you're going to do what? You're going to look at opportunities to enter. I will still be here. I will still be here to call that analysis together. We look for perfect entries, but remember, you're going to use institutional levels to enter the market. Don't just panic. Okay, to panicking to enter the market. Then who AUDCHF, use a stop loss. Because it's a stop loss. Just enter the market. So let's have this stream. And here to get ku charts, to analysis. What I'm going to do is in the group, I'm going to send you my setups. Can call analysis here. Then I'm going to send you the setups ku dollar pairs, the pairs that I think that zengendo kulabamu potential. So let's end the stream from here.
FOREX and